All right, here we are. Let's settle in for this time to just pause, find some stillness in all of the frenzy out in the world. And this time in the astrology, I won't get into specifics, but basically we've got like a bunch of planets in Aries. Aries is cardinal fire. It likes to start things. It likes to get things going. So you might feel that within yourself, maybe that there's like, you want to be doing, and maybe just life is like that. And, movement is good, but we've got to be able to channel that energy so it's not just all crazy. And pausing when we can is really helpful just to kind of reset, regroup. And that's what we're doing. So we're moving towards the Aries new moon on Friday. So, as we know, new moons are always beginning points, new beginnings, especially in the very first sign of the zodiac. So, maybe you're feeling that kind of more motivation, maybe, or inspiration to start new things or get something new going. Or maybe you just need a timeout where we really enjoy the quiet time before it all starts again. So, a lot going on. You can read all about the astrology um, everywhere you look, basically, if you're looking for it. So it's kind of a rare time that we've got, I think, like 5 to 8 planets or something, just all lined up in Aries. It's like dun 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 dun. So here we are in the energy, in the fire. And it's the year of the fire horse in Chinese astrology. So a lot of that coming through this week. So, in order to balance that, we're having restorative yoga where we get to pause, breathe, calm the nervous system, and just let things settle. So, we're going to do that right away tonight. We're going to get grounded and everything in child's pose, just for a nice counter for our nervous systems, our bodies. If you want to take a few cat stretches before, go ahead. But get your bolster if you got it, or pillows. Of course, you can do child's pose without it, but it always kind of feels nice to be supported. So if you'd like, take a few cat stretches just to really check in with your body. Every day's different, really being gentle with yourself. And then widen the knees so you can have something to just hold on to. Settling on one side of your head. If you have another blanket, if you're feeling cool, if you want to tuck yourself in, let the nervous system really feel held and grounded, go for it. I will watch our time as always. I will cue you halfway through to switch your head position. We're going to be here for 5 minutes. Please adjust for your knees or anything you might need to in between, but just see if you can be still. Feeling your root in the lower part of the body, anchor you right here. And then feeling the breath flow through. That can always be a focal point for you, keeping you held here, present, just noticing the breath. Noticing any places in the body that could use a little more breath to help it soften and open, to calm, whatever it needs. Just take all of your awareness inward with gentleness, with compassion. This is not an easy time. So slow it down. Each exhale, a little more surrender into the stillness. you'd like to change your head position, just gently rotate, rest on the other side, closing your eyes. Staying connected with your breath. Feel it flow in and clearing out with the exhale, settling, finding stillness, finding peace. Enjoying a few more breaths wherever you need it in this pose. Back of the heart, low back. And slowly just center your head. Move the bolster out to give you space and come back to tabletop and stretch one leg back at a time, toes on the ground, and just open up. The foot, the ankle, the knee, both sides. Noticing what even just a few minutes in one pose can help. Just kind of settle things. All right, let's extend our legs. Make it a V shape. Doesn't have to be huge, but give ourselves some space to stretch into tonight. You might want a pile of bolsters or pillows, anything you've got, or a block, or not. You can just hang out in space. Let's reach through our feet. Let's work the ankles a little bit while we're here. Just freeing the ankles with some awareness. Draw some circles. Great. And then roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Great. And take a deep breath up through the front of your body. And exhale, just take a slow bow. Wherever you land is great. And as we hold and breathe, you'll probably notice you can make a little more space. But we're not forcing, we're just letting things open up. Keep the belly sort of engaged here so we can protect the back as you stretch. But play with, we've talked about this before, a forward fold can be a straight spine where you just hinge. You might feel that very differently, probably in the legs. Or you can also surrender, upper body rounded, and stretching down your back a little more. So listen to what you need, and I'll watch our time. Keeping just a micro bend in your knees so we're not locked. Let yourself go inward. Breathe, stay present in the body and all of these little sensations that are coming through. About halfway through. Stay present, stay in the body, stay with your breath. Where can you soften and let go a little bit more? Enjoy a few more breaths. And then just slowly rise up and just pause at the top, aligning your shoulders over your hips. Work the neck a little bit. Inhale, chin straight up towards the sky. And gently tucking down. And a few more. And gently look over one shoulder, just a little rotation for the neck, keeping the shoulders forward, relaxed. And then the lateral movement for the neck. Inhale up the crown, exhale, ear towards the shoulder. Drop that other shoulder down. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Take a few. Great. So let's move the bolster out of your way. Come sit back to your table. Now let's take a few cat stretches. Just check in now after a few poses. Maybe let your hips sway side to side. And then let's lower ourselves down onto the ground. All right. Makarasana, crocodile pose. Tip your toes in a little bit, settle into the front of the pelvis, belly on the ground, and just feel gravity helping that downward pathway from your navel down your hips, down your legs, your feet, anchored, heavy. And then just like a little lift up through the heart, into the mind. Let your head rest on your hands. You can be center or on your side. And let's let ourselves settle in here for 5 minutes. Please adjust as you would like, but feel the earth hold you. Getting into the natural rhythm of the earth, slowing things down. One breath at a time. Feeling your belly breathe onto the earth. Where do we need to settle? And keeping your awareness inward. Enjoy a few more breaths. Again, just noticing what a simple pose can do for you with intentional breathing, staying present, calming things down. We'll lift just the upper body a little bit into a little Sphinx pose. Shoulders under your, or shoulders over your elbows, palms down, just shoulder width. You can straighten out the tops of your feet. And once again, really feel from the navel down, settling down your legs and your feet. And just a little gentle back bend here, lifting, finding strength of the back to open up the front body. A little energy boost into your heart, into your mind. Strengthening the lumbar curve, kind of letting the low back settle here. A few more belly breaths. And then lower back down. Gently come back to tabletop and listen to your body. What would feel good right now? Maybe some cat stretches, maybe some hip circles. All right. And then come to a seat. So we're going to work into the hips, stretching a little bit. We haven't done the fire log in a while, so of course you have options. It can be pretty intense. You can either stack your ankles and knees, and if you want to support with something or just let it hover. If that's not working, please listen to your body. Just a simple cross-legged or cross at your knees. So you could do this little cow face or shoelace pose, they call it, or the fire log, flexing the feet. We're not just going to hang out, we're going to protect the joints, or Sukhasana, just easy pose, cross-legged. Choose your own variation for tonight. We want, wherever you are, to feel balanced. So the foundation is level beneath you. You've got the left side and right side of the pelvis and the tailbone in the middle. Again, try to flex your feet wherever you are, so you're not just hanging in the ankles or knees or hips. And again, I'll watch the time. Maybe close your eyes and just feel the sensations, whatever that is. You're already in a forward fold just sitting here, just so you know. So you could just stay upright. Or if you have more space in your body, you can start to hinge forward, letting the upper body weight maybe help deepen the stretch. Again, no forcing, be gentle. But what can begin to thaw in the hips? If the hips are connected with water, think of from like frozen ice water thawing to liquid. And then from liquid, like a steam or a vapor, just really lightening things up. Take a few more breaths. Be gentle. Noticing what a little time can do. Make more space in the body somehow. And just slowly rise up. Free your legs. Notice which leg is on top or in front. Let's just take a little windshield wiper reset. And then we'll switch. Stack or cross the opposite one on top. Settle in. Starting just nice and tall, shoulders over hips. And then wherever you can begin, find that first edge on the side. Staying present. Feel it all in the body. Enjoy a few more breaths. Take a slow walk back up if you're in a forward fold, sitting a little taller. Then once again, free your hips, your legs, let the windshield wipers sway. Great. And then find your bolster again. Let's open up now. Open the heart. Your choice. If you want to be supported vertically that way, up and down the spine, or supported fish this way, make it yours. But we're having a chance to just passively open up the front of the shoulders and chest, which usually need it. I'm going to keep it simple in my hips. Feel free to make the butterfly bound angle in your hips or not. So tailbone grounded in both of those options, as you know, as you roll yourself back. And then feel what's best on your shoulders. Maybe the arms are back, maybe they're kind of goal posted, maybe they're straight out or down a little closer to your sides, and maybe they're on the body, feeling the breath flow. It's a really great back bend to open up space for the breath. You can always adjust if you need it. But from the, again, navel down, anchor down. Lower body is heavy, connected with the earth. And that rising energy into your heart, into your mind, letting things open up. This, again, changing the pose so you change where you're feeling any sensations in the body. I wouldn't be surprised if the front of your shoulders or chest are really feeling it here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together maybe a little more to help create the balance of the front and the back of the body. Closing your eyes. Just feel the full capacity of your breath, expanding and then letting go. Slowly bring your awareness back. Be gentle as you place the feet on the ground and then roll carefully off of your bolster to one side and just move that out of your way for a moment. Rest on your side. It's kind of neutral. And then we'll rise up slowly, come to center, and then some counter poses. That was a nice big heart opener. Back is feeling maybe strong, maybe a little tight. Mine kind of is, but balance it out. Let it move. And then we'll move to legs up the wall for a nice reset, clean out. Props of your choice. As you know, don't have to have your hips up. You might want to, or not. Have some space between the wall and your legs. When you get there, feel free to make the little cushion for your spine, or not if you're in a soft space. So shifting so your back of your pelvis is grounded, neutral. Let everything settle, let the shoulders settle. Palms open if that feels good, or again, sensing the breath through the body. Make sure the neck feels natural. You've got the curve there. We're not flattening it. And just let those legs stretch up towards the sky. As always, if you don't have a wall, you can just be in the middle of the floor. Viparita Karani, this energy reversal. Let's be here for a nice long 5 minutes. You may want to move your ankles again and your toes, helping things move, and let them rest. Just surrendering to this moment of rest, receiving what you need tonight as everything shifts through. Let each exhale help with that releasing of just letting go. One more minute here. Enjoy another really full breath. Lengthening the exhale just a little bit more. And then very slowly begin to walk your feet down the wall. Choose one side to roll to. Again, settling on your side for a moment. Breathe. Let it all shift with no rush. You can feel it. That's good. And just staying really low, we'll move onto your back for the final Shavasana. Use some props if you like, cover up, eye pillows. If you want some counter movement, maybe there's a little Apanasana, bringing knees into the belly here, maybe some just little tilts to help the back feel comfortable. Maybe do a little gentle twist from side to side. And then we find the neutral resting place of Shavasana, where you just let it all go. So taking your time to find that space. Again, I'll watch the time for us. Let's take a little moment to rock your head side to side. Find center and let go of all effort. Softening the forehead and the eyes, the cheeks and the jaw. Letting your tongue rest on the roof of the mouth behind your teeth, taking all effort out of the jaw. Relax your shoulders, once again softening. Take a big breath, imagine releasing down your arms and hands. Soften the heart, all the space around it. Noticing if there's anything that wants to be seen from the heart tonight as we rest. Keep the belly soft so the breath can flow. Let the hips and legs be heavy all the way down to your feet. Feel held by the earth. The bones are heavy. All the muscles and tissues are just melting around the bones, softening. Go inward once again and see if there's any places that could use a little more attention, a little more prana, a little life force, breath. Imagine going right into it. See what it needs. Be with it. And rest in peace. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body and your breath. From the stillness, we'll re-enter the rest of your evening, keeping the peace, keep the calm, move slowly, reawaken. You can give yourself a small stretch and then maybe a big stretch. Just awareness of changes, how the practice helped you tonight, maybe, hopefully. A little reset, a little slow down. So you can begin again. We'll roll to a side, pause. And then rising up to close the practice. Sending peace from this practice out like ripples all around this planet. So all beings everywhere may be happy and free. Big cleansing breath. Breathing. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts and peace in the world. Thank you for being here. Have a peaceful rest of your night.